Greetings, everyone. My name is Cheryl Moore, and I would like to take just a few minutes of your time today to talk to you about COVID-19 pandemic and our immune system. I want to talk to you about the pandemic, how to increase our immune system, ways that we can do that. I want to offer you some suggestions, give you some tips and some pointers. I want to explain what the immune system is and what it does for our bodies. And we can talk about some things that we can all do personally for ourselves to help our bodies. I want to give you some healthy options, some things that you can consider when going to the grocery store, when going shopping, to help you to make good choices, smart choices for foods that will help your body to stay stronger and to be able to fight this. Also, I want to talk to you about, lastly, some cost-effective ways to make purchases and how you can save a few dollars when you're shopping and adding to that grocery list. Next, let's talk about healthy living. What exactly is healthy living? If I asked you how healthy your diet is, or what do you do to make sure that you're eating healthy, you might say, oh, well, I make sure I drink water, or when I want a snack, I'll eat an apple or an orange. I always try and find ways to eat healthy. But how seriously are we taking it when we shop? How seriously are we taking it into consideration when we go to the grocery store and we make purchases? Do we even know what healthy eating is? Well, healthy eating is having a diet that is low in fat, but high in fiber. And fiber is key. Fiber is in all sorts of foods. It's in a lot of different foods. It really gets into our body, absorbs some of the fat. It helps to take its time to digest, get through our system. It feeds our cells. It makes our cells stronger so that it can build up our defense mechanisms so that our bodies can fight off viruses, germs, colds, and that sort of thing. Another thing that you can do to make sure that you have a healthy diet is pay attention to your BMI, your body mass index. Make sure that you're not overweight. Make sure you're taking steps to reduce your body size and not to become obese. Because when your body is overweight, or when you become obese, your body has to work a lot harder to keep up. It weakens your bones, it causes arthritis, it weakens the immune system. Being overweight does a lot. We can exercise while we're overweight, but if we're not paying attention to what we're putting into our bodies, we're just working in vain. We're burning calories, but adding calories right back in. We're adding calories, we're adding salt, we're adding sugar. It makes our heart weaker. We want to do things and make sure that we have practices that help our body, make our body strong, so our body doesn't have to work as hard. Because the older we get, it weakens our immune system. So we really have to make sure that we're doing the best that we can to strengthen our bodies, keep our immune system stronger, and help us as we age. Sugar is really bad for our body, so a lot of times we can look for other alternatives and ways that we can sweeten our foods. We can buy foods that are naturally sweet so that we can actually taste the food. A lot of times we'll put sweeteners and sugars on foods and we get used to the taste of the sugar or the taste of the sweetener. When we add things to coffee or teas or different beverages, or instead of having candied yam, just have a baked sweet potato. Just taste it, add a little cinnamon, add a little honey, just so you can taste the food itself and not get so accustomed to tasting the sweetness that we've added. Try more herbs, spices instead of salt. Actually taste the fresh herbs, buy some. Chop them up, put them on top of your vegetables, put them on top of your protein. Actually taste the food. Increase your antioxidants with fiber. Vitamins, minerals, all of those. Double or triple your food portions, just so you can get the whole foods into your diet and into your body. Let's talk a little bit about the immune system. As a whole, our immune system does a really good job of taking care of our bodies. It does a good job to protect us, and it tries to fight off diseases, especially when we have a strong immune system. It's so important. But sometimes, as we age, our immune system gets weaker, and it can't fight as hard. That's why it's so important to make sure that we're putting in foods in our bodies to make sure that our bodies are stronger and our bodies are able to fight for us. But there are things that you can do that can cause your immune system to become weaker. Some of those things are, if you smoke. Smoking impacts the lungs, overall impacts the body, makes the body weaker and less able to fight. So that's something that a lot of people do, and it's hard to break a habit if you smoke. But you have to pay attention to your body. You have to do what's best for yourself. If you want to have a long life, if you want to have a stronger life, smoking is something that will decrease your body's ability to fight off germs and infections. So try and have practices that continue to keep your body strong. Eat a diet, like I said, eat a diet high in fruits, vegetables, nutrient-dense foods, whole foods. Not byproducts, not processed foods, not lunch meats with a lot of sodium. Anything that's in a package, more likely it's processed. If it's in a bag, it's processed more likely. It's good to do your shopping in the grocery store around the perimeter of the store. That means go into the grocery store, head straight to the produce section, get the majority of the foods that you're going to eat on the outside of the aisles. Produce, seafood, meats, dairy, and then anything inside of those areas, up and down the aisles, where the canned goods, where the chips are, where the pastas and the condiments, All of those things are extra. None of those things are what we need, but we're accustomed to them and we like them. And after having them for a while, it makes our food taste good. But in the long run, it doesn't. It doesn't help our body because they're full of corn syrup. They're full of sugar. They're full of things that add on pounds and make us heavier. And all of that, in the end, weakens our immune system. If you've never thought about it any other time, now is especially important and a good time to start paying attention. Another thing, if you drink alcohol, try and drink alcohol moderately. Don't consume a lot of alcohol during this pandemic. Try and get 6 to 8 hours of sleep if you can. Try to stay inside as much as you can and try and get rest as much as you can. Eat proper foods as often as you can. Get your sleep. Wash your hands thoroughly. Whenever you have to go out, wear a mask. When you come in, wash your hands thoroughly. Try not to touch your face. Learn the way to wash your hands properly. It is suggested that you wash your hands for 20 seconds. Wash your hands, get the inside in between your fingers, underneath your nails, all the way up your wrist. You just never know who or what you come in contact with when you're outside of your home. So wash your hands thoroughly. Make sure your home is clean. Continue with those practices. Another big thing, the most important thing right now is stress. Please try to avoid stress at all costs. With COVID-19 going on right now, it's so important to do the best that you can for yourself, for your body, for your families, for your friends. Some of you live alone. Some of you have large families. Some of you may just have 1 or 2 people in your home. But everyone is impacted right now, and you don't want to do anything that would jeopardize your family or your friends. So try and remember that. What is COVID-19? Well, COVID-19 is a respiratory infection. It's a respiratory infection. It does not discriminate against age, sex, race. It's affecting everyone, all of us, all genders, not just in the United States. It's abroad. It's global epidemic, or pandemic, I'm sorry. And the leading cause of death by this pandemic are those at age 65 and older. So you may think, well, I'm younger than 65, or I don't have anyone, that I'm around that's that age. So, I probably am in good shape. I shouldn't catch it. You just don't know. A lot of times younger people, the younger generation, are catching the virus. They're asymptomatic. They don't have symptoms. It's not showing up. But they're bringing it home. They're spreading it to family members who may have underlying conditions, and they're catching it. And their bodies are not able to fight it off. So it's so important not just to think about you, but think about your neighbors. Think about your grandparents. Think about your parents. Think about everyone that could be impacted and affected by your comings and goings each day. So when you go out, wear a mask. When you come in, make sure you clean your hands, your face, your bodies. Take your clothes off, wash them. Try and do your best to keep your home environment healthy. If you live in an area where it's harder to get fresh vegetables, there are things that you can do to help with that. And we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But some of the deficiencies that can impact the body are vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin C. So depending on where you get your protein in your meat and what that particular animal was fed, all of that impacts the body. So, lower grade meats, poultry, beef, those animals may or may not have been grass-fed. They may or may not have had the nutrients that body or that animal needed. But everything that you consume, all protein that you consume, goes into your body from whatever that animal had. So you have to make sure that you protect your body. Make sure that you're doing everything possible to make sure that you are guarding yourself against disease. Well, you may ask, what can I do personally? What can I do as a person? What can I do to help my body? Well, if you don't like vegetables, if you don't like fruit, you can take multivitamins. You can take a daily multivitamin. Those supplements will help. Not as good as having a raw diet or raw vegetables or fresh vegetables, but they will help the body. They will help you protect against other diseases. They can help strengthen the body and increase your immune system. Something else you can do right now during this time while you're at home, while you're quarantining, find a hobby. While you're sitting around the house looking at television, find a book, go online, get an ebook, painting. Or if you want to go out, go fishing, go walking, exercise. Do something to keep your mind free of stress. Stress weakens the body's immune system greatly. It's hard to not be stressed right now. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of people don't have the income that they need. A lot of people are concerned about their bills and their debt. But you can do things to help mentally. You can do things to reduce the stress on your bodies and your minds. Find a hobby. Find something to do. Exercise regularly. Exercising regularly contributes to good health. Exercise improves our cardiovascular system. It lowers our blood pressure. We know that. It helps to control our body weight. It protects our bodies against a variety of diseases. Exercise is so good. So as we exercise, we burn calories, we burn fat, and when we eat, put foods back in that's not going to add pounds and add fat and increase our BMI. Put foods in that are going to burn, it's going to take a long time to digest, and it's going to help us in the long run. There are some things that we can do that we may not have been aware of that can lower or decrease our body's immune system. One of those is extra salt. Try to avoid extra salt in your diet, especially right now. Try to avoid extra sugars in your bodies, especially right now. And caffeine. Caffeine is in coffee. Caffeine is in tea. There are health benefits to tea. But when you have too much caffeine in the body, it too can weaken the immune system. I want to give you some examples of some healthier options for snacking. While you're at home looking at Netflix, while you're at home not working or looking for jobs, or you could be in school. There are things that you can do to eat and snack healthier. You know, it's the summer, kids are out, parents may not be working right now. Could be online doing your grocery shopping. Look for healthier options. Buy fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables. If you don't like them fresh, you can get them frozen. A lot of times they're cheaper frozen. But make sure you incorporate them in your diet. Whole grain. Try to stay away from white bread. It's been bleached. All the nutrients have been removed. Sugar's been added. White bread has no nutritional value. Look for whole grains. 15 grains, 21 grains, 18 grains, 12 grains, 16 grains, whatever. Look for whole grains when you're looking for your bread. Breads, pasta, quinoa, low sugar cereals, all of those, look for whole grains. It's so much better for your body. Long to digest. Look for beans, nuts, hummus. Hummus is made from chickpeas. You can mash chickpeas, make hummus, add a little spice to it. They're good with vegetables. Use it as a dip. Put it on a whole grain cracker. You can snack that way. A low salt, high fiber, low salt, whole grain cracker. Sounds like it doesn't taste good, but actually it does. Add a little hummus, some vegetables in there, mix it up. It's a good snack. And it'll fill you up so you don't continue to keep snacking. It'll make you feel full longer. Look for bulk foods, dry foods. Make a smoothie. Smoothies are actually good. You can add spinach to any kind of fruit. You don't taste the spinach, and it'll taste really good. You'll have a good snack. You can put practically any fruit that you want. Try to avoid seeds when you're making smoothies. You can put strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas. You can add peanut butter. Kiwi. I love smoothies. They're so good. And once you start making them, even with the frozen fruits, the frozen vegetables, you can get a big bag for $10. It'll last you for 2 weeks. You can have a smoothie every morning. Replace some of the other items that you used to have. Instead of sugary breakfast bars or sugary cereals, try a healthier alternative. Have a cup of warm tea or a glass of tea, just red cold tea. Gradually start to decrease the amount of sugar that you make or that you add to your teas when you make it. A slice of whole grain toast, a cup of tea, a couple of pieces of fruit, peanut butter on toast. All of those are good breakfast ideas. Good fiber, good ways of increasing your immune system. Some of you go shopping and you say, oh, food is so expensive, the kids are at home, it costs so much. Amazon Prime, Costco, BJ's, Sam's, all of those are good ways of going shopping. You can shop in bulk, you can get a lot more for your money, and it lasts a lot longer. When you buy foods, especially processed foods, those processed foods just go through the body. They add no nutritional value. Have you ever noticed you eat chips or Doritos or anything like that? A little while longer, you're still hungry. You don't feel like you had anything to eat. That's because there's no nutritional value in it. There's nothing to help your body. All you're getting is 12, 15, 25 ingredients of stuff. No whole food. Doing nothing for your body but adding salt, adding toxins. That's why you get sleepy. That's why you get tired. That's why your mouth is dry. You need water. You don't have energy. All of these foods do nothing to help support the body and to make the body stronger. If you do nothing else, try and remember that. Use your grocery store delivery services, even if you don't want to go outside. Whole Foods, Publix, Super Target, Walmart, all of these places deliver. Amazon Prime, they all deliver groceries to you. Create an account. Put the app on your phone. Order your groceries, stay in the house, have them delivered, make sure you tip your driver, and get the things that you need. Go to your local farmer's market. I know not all cities have farmer's markets. I know not everyone is able to get to a farmer's market, but that's your best bet for supporting local businesses. Support some of your black-owned businesses. A lot of them contribute to local farmers markets. And some of the grocery stores now are actually selling their produce to grocery stores so that you can have the option of getting organic foods when you do your grocery shopping. Utilize local ethnic stores for budget-friendly items such as your herbs and your spices. A lot of the little mom and pop stores offer spices. A lot of the international stores will give you spices. You'll be surprised when you go in there. A lot of cheaper rates on your fresh fish. A lot cheaper than going to the grocery stores. A lot of the international stores can give you good seafood, good spices, good herbs. Tastes good, and the cost is lower. A lot lower. So, I hope I've helped you. I've given you some information and given you some food for thought as you think of ways to increase your immune system during this COVID-19 pandemic. I hope each of you stay strong, mentally and physically, and do your best to take care of yourself and increase your immune systems. And if you have any questions, I'm always available. Send me an email, send me a text. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.